Why do I start with me clearing my throat? That's a terrible thing. You do that before you start the video, idiot. Apparently, nothing from yesterday actually recorded, so we're gonna have to do all that again. Which is fine by me. I guess I'll be sitting here until the afternoon, like Oblivion Wars, recording all the shit all over again because my life just won't go my way. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay with that. This was all... So, for those uncertain what this is all about, welcome to Imagination World. A total conversion for Duke Nukem, which includes Quake. It sounds impressive now that I've been through like 3 episodes already. And it's quite nice. It has a lot of AMC DNA in it. This also means that I can... Wait, this has... Yeah, that's a lot of reach on that. Whoa. So apparently, I thought my stream was capturing things because it looked like it was capturing things. It wasn't, though. And the reason it looked like, well, wasn't really, was because apparently the recording mode I had set up doesn't actually work on full screen. I wish I had guns. Did we?
Hail to the king, baby.
What? Anyway, James Stanfield, which is actually the name of the creator, made this lovely piece of work. A lovely piece of work that is so foundational to what AMC turns out to be that I wonder if I'm just incapable of identifying things. Because, man, the AMC DNA is in here. We have the heads-up display, but that's fair enough. That seems to be like a character thing. The characters get to keep their heads-up displays. Oh, there's really only like a few characters to compare that to, so minimal comparison there. We have well, we have reload mechanics for one. Like this opens, but I forget how I did it. Normally I can remember that stuff pretty well, but not today. It's not quite locked, but it's close enough. Anyway, we can get the classy suite. Also, the damage values are very AMC, in that they are a little absurd at times. So I have a gun with no ammo. My inability to remember that I've made quick saves or not has still come back to haunt me, huh? It's alright, it's alright. I'll live.
Let's make that bold as a roll.
Oh. I forgot to pick up the pistol. Which means I should definitely get in here.
Hell
Pick up
yeah.
the shotgun.
Hell, tell him I sent you. You'll get a group discount.
Heat goggles? Heat goggles. Cells for the shotgun. You can press W to swap between that option and a medical kit. That healing flask, actually. So you can actually pick what you want. Get what you want, not what you want. Nice!
It's time to do some redecorating.
So apparently, if I recall the lore from AMC correctly, we are fighting the Majestic 12, who are up to no good and started making trouble in our neighborhood. We got in one little... Oh yeah, we got this. If you press space and kick at the same time, you do this. Terrible. Why would you do that? I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like a better version of the kick, but it just gets in the way more than anything. Although his face appears in those.
Damn it, why not? Damn it, why not?
Also, this game does not know how to handle slopes. Don't ask me why, it just doesn't know what to do with slopes. We have skybox over there. Ain't that nice? Make sure that the game is actually properly recording this time. Sure is. Look at this, we have a 3D modeled lady with some relatively high textures. In general, we can spare government posters because we don't like the government. But I'm pretty sure that in the they call them Majestic 12 later, so I don't know if that's like a retcon to make it make more sense because the government doesn't really make sense as an enemy. You're fighting a specific government, not the government in general. Kiss your assistant goodbye, robo-employees, 25 cents an hour, with gyrotech. Anyway, feed me a stray cat. Gonna have to disagree on that one. That's not a political platform I would run on. I got ammos for the pistols. Got some nice pixelated water.
Hell yeah.
In case you're wondering, the 1911 pistol is, there's multiple slots, which is something that AMC also does a lot. And just like with AMC, reloads are awkward, in that if you switch to the pistol, you get 8 shots in a clip, But if you switch to the other pistol, which has 30 to a clip, yeah. Pistol comes in two main varieties. We get the basic pistol, which is a lot of... Basically, it's your Desert Eagle. Single shot, a lot of damage. Also some reload bugs, but don't worry about it. It is single action, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to click a few times to get all the bullets out. Anyway, we got James King, the only food endorsed by the man himself. We got a lot in here, including... So the Mossberg can only hold 8. Attaboy. Anyway, McSang Nuggets, the Quaker Burger, and the Rusty Nails. Quencho Cola. Grapple Cola. Quench your thirst. Free headset with every kids meal. Vegetarian Savage for Tree Hugger Hippie. That is a reference to Miko. Like... I looked it up, and like the vast majority of people who are working on AMC have worked on this or have been involved in this in some fashion. So it's like clearly some sort of in-group or creative group. It's great. I would love some nuclear chocolate. Outstanding meat deal. Put a biggest slab of meat. And Jipwitch. Also, I'm pretty sure this thing has damage resistances built in. Otherwise, why would that sound like that? Anyway, it's laser gun ammo. Which I think we have... Oh, it's just those teriyaki, right? Look at this. You got cool animations for everything. Said the size of everything is a bit awkward. Apparently this is Imagination Roll 2. Don't know what that means. It's red, not yellow. My brain must have glossed over that detail. Be free. Be free, my animals. Ancient Chinese cigarette. Music's great, though. What great music. See? The ammo count resets. Alert! Kill James Stanfield! The James registers on his heat vision. Groovy. Oh, got the laser rifle, really? Cool. You're not gonna say it? Son of a bitch can't open it? fine, Mr. James. Oh. What? When is the music not jamming in this? The answer's never really. It's always pretty jamming. 8 Mile. For the plasma slash flavor, we got Kung Fu Cola and Gordonade. Locked. Can I jump into the flying cars and die? No. I didn't try very hard, but no. Ladders in this are awkward. I get the feeling I'm supposed to do something here, but I don't know what. Ah, teleporting chair, gotcha. Well, there's a secret level I want to do first. It was all the way at the beginning, though, so we're gonna have to go back a bit. Here I was hoping today would be nice and easy, but it turns out my entire stream is fucked up, so I have to do everything all over again. Well, luckily, with my new information, this shouldn't be too much of a bother. Secret level. For how strong this gun is, 8 shots are more than you think it is.
Hell yeah.
Man. Cool sound effect, bro. Cool sound effect, whoa. I want my Quaspo.
Hail to the king, baby.
Unfortunately, because this is all basically a redux of an old stuff, I don't have my first impressions available. So you're gonna have to make do with my second impressions. Fancy was saying, yeah, probably wouldn't have as much to say, because a lot of it I already said. Out one error, in the other. You can still see it, right? I just want to make sure, because I'm very worried that the thing that happened yesterday happens. Don't have any grenades, do I? Cool. If I recall correctly, this thing has a bigger clip size, but the MP5 is just a bit faster. It feels faster, at least. Wish I had what it took to open this, but I already used all my grenades like an idiot. Please ignore the fact that the skybox does not work as it should in places. Please ignore the temporal disruptions upon the skybox. You know what I really like? I really like the ninja meter in Guncaster. I know Guncaster getting mentioned for balancing purposes. How strange. Because Guncaster is anything but balanced. But
To the king, baby.
for those unfamiliar, in Guncaster there is a bar on the UI that's called the ninja meter, I think. I'm going to call it the ninja meter for purposes. It is a meter that increases the chances of missing as you move faster. It, in essence, gives you a way to deal with hit scanners. I got this guy to contend with.
That you son of a bitch.
So yeah, in AMC, he has tight connections with the EDF, I think, which is why he was like the first pick for the AMC. And considering everything he does in this
Sorry,
game,
I don't remember giving you permission to talk.
well, that's terrifying. I spent a minute of the original playthrough trying to get that thing into into a place it couldn't go. We're moving quickly. I like the story setup. It's not much. Oh, come on. That chase has been going on for 30 years by now.
Okay, James, it's a good thing you have re-established contact with us. I'm Rob, head of the Earth Defense Forces. We are surprised to hear that you have turned Carmel into a friendly territory all by yourself, but the situation on Earth is getting critical again. You will receive more instructions once you have reached the space station.
If I go to space, the last thing I want to see is more of Earth. I probably saw that like for hours on the way out. Look at this tiny store. No, you don't get to go down there. You don't get to go up there. You get to go down the middle lane. Sorry, guys. I'm a jungler. That's it. That's the level. Sorry. That's it. That's the level. We're going to the one place capitalism can't go because of economic viability concerns. I've mentioned this before, but I guess it warrants mentioning again. You have to explain why it's economically viable to have space capitalism. Because, trust me, space is expensive as hell. You need a good reason. Because otherwise, it just isn't commercially viable, man. You have any idea how much a spaceship costs? Bajillions. Like, a lot. It's just not... there needs to be something either extremely valuable...
Hell yeah.
or you're just not going to do it. By the way, on the... yeah, I love it. I love that his face is on there. The Mac. It shoots quickly, stuns well. Downside? Not as strong per shot. We get a nice non-round screen. Just like an old Zaxter town, we have way too fast doors.
Hail to the king, baby.
Gun models are great though. Gun models are fantastic. The body armor system is fairly extensive. I have ammo for this, don't I? Nope. pistols on this. It's shells for the shotgun. Again, way stronger per shot. Give up on that automatic potential.
Give him my regards.
Yeah, for some reason, I really like telling people to give Shakespeare his regards. And as before, the slopes do not play nice. I don't think it's an Eduk thing. Or the models might be causing interference. I'm not sure. A nice jammy song. Hope you weren't too attached to the auto shotgun, because we're going to be missing it for a while. There's a lady in there. I like that James actually wears a different suit in his little picture in the top right. That's just a cute detail. As you'll quickly learn, many weapons do not work underwater. James, the government are planning, wrong version, to attack an EDF. So, that should be N, no matter whatever you subscribe to the idea that it's dependent on if there's a vowel or not, or other. I love this. For a guy who's British, who sure make two very... maybe his boss isn't British. I just realized that could just be his boss. And his boss is dropping the ball on that one, which is fair enough. I imagine that EADF is a multinational team, so logically would have a few people who aren't necessarily proficient with English. Really? Man, I love some of these cartoony sound effects. They're great. Fun never stops, as they say. Come on. I know you can activate. Secret level.
Make that boulder for roll.
It's a snow-based song, if you happen to remember it. Okay, so this is back. This is best jump. Okay, so there's actual moves going on here. We should go out there when we're ready. I wasn't gonna go out there any sooner, actually. So some of you might be asking, Sapphire, you really did not like.
Nobody steals my chips and whiffs.
Sapphire, you weren't a huge fan of AMC, were you? What changed so much? You're now actually playing the prequels, as they are called. I imagine there's prequels to all the other characters. If you happen to know what they are, I know where Miko Sand came from. I know where Zaxter came from. Sexter. I know where James comes from. If you happen to know any episodes that feature Sang, Jeffrey, Merlin, Or... Why do I always miss one of them? And Rusty. So we got Sang, Rusty, Jeffrey... And I forget one already. Sang, Rusty, Jeffrey, and Merlin. If you know any one of those, then where they come from. I imagine that there might be some prequels even for Mickey and Kagura and everything, but I don't... Like, if you happen to know, I would love to play them and add to this because... I'm doing this for a very specific reason. So, you know what, I guess I might as well explain what's going on with all that. I played through a lot of, what's it called? I played through the rest of AMC because at the time, I thought I was going to be on board, and I at least wanted to give it my all before I went on. And then I played the last episode of last level, of episode 3. And all I can say is that it was incredible. And it gave me interest, and when you feel interested in something, it's easier to see the good stuff and try to focus on that, instead of focusing on the bad. So now, I want to give it another go. I want to retry, and it's going to be into this cute context of save the day and everything. Give me that. I think there's some bioenergy inside, so it's not really necessary, but hey. Who doesn't like overheal? Mission complete. Well done, James. I'm somewhere over there, probably.
Well, the famous green planet.
Which is also another point in AMC. Like, a lot comes back in AMC. If it's in here, odds are it comes back in AMC.
What's with all the EDF outside? Any idea?
All I know is those damn pit fiends are shooting up shit.
Someone needs a pop filter for one, and two, why is the EDF on another planet? I guess preemptively, but...
Howdy, partner, what can I do you for?
You know anything about the recent government activity around here?
Only that they've been tearing this whole place up.
Grenade for the launcher.
This is my post, sir. This is my post, sir.
It's Marcus Phoenix. Although he looks a little shabbier. What are all these people from Gears of War doing here?
Hell yeah!
This is my post, sir.
Yeah, I know. That's all you ever talk about is that this is my post, sir. What about me? Maybe this is my sir post. Why doesn't anyone ever think about me? I don't think we ever go outside there, so let's take a look with our own eyes. Oh, come on, James. Come on, you know you want to put some hidden text around here. Come on. Where'd you put it? I don't think he's like that. I think he actually treats us with a degree of reverence, which is fine. Perfectly understandable, actually. We'll get a few levels with some very fun text all over the place in some of the... Access denied unless you have the special keycard I call a gun.
Yes, I am expecting you. I have prepared this trap which you can escape from the job and enter its sister planet right on you.
Zuglop. Zuglop. Gotcha. Gotcha, video game. I kind of want to put this somewhere I can see it. I can keep track on things. And I'm going to put this somewhere where I can still see the chat a little bit. Let's go! Zuglop.
James, are you okay? It must have been a rough landing, eh? Listen up. You need to get your spaceship refueled because else you're not going anywhere. We have encountered some hostile activity on this planet before, so the presence of fuel is guaranteed.
Sounds Dutch to me. shredded my armor in seconds. It just took 2 of us good guns. I don't wanna live with that. Luckily we can just run to the end. Why did I not open the door?
Yes, I have been expecting you. I have
James, are you okay? It must have been a rough landing, eh? Listen up. Spaceship refuel begins. We have encountered some hostile activity on this planet before, so the presence is
For some reason just pressing shoot kills them. I think this is...
Time to do some redecorating.
I think this is where I originally started talking about why I'm doing this anyway. As mentioned, it's because I realized something about... So the way I'm going to do it, the way I'm going to play AMC now, is I'm going to play it with loadouts. I'm going to use the loadout system to the fullest extent of the law. But then I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to do the level again with the rescue gun. And I'm going to get all the research. In effect, I'll be playing every level twice-ish. Once to get the research and get the actual things taken care of, and one to, for the playthrough, so that I can show you what it looks like if you engage with the mechanics on its terms and play the video game. I know it's not the best idea, but I do want to give it some flair and some personal touch. Might as well appear out of nowhere, really. I like that James also appears red. That's just cute.
Time to do some redecorating.
I have a crossbow? Cool. Kill. No body armor in the world is gonna save you from a good old-fashioned flamethrower, bucko.
Just in the nick of time.
Also ain't helping me either. Stop being so on my case about it. I just want some fuel. I just want to refuel my little spaceship. Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is, baby. Ah, fuel for the ship, just like arrows for the bow. It's from Kingsfield. It's great.
It's time to do some redecorating.
In case you want to learn how good the Beretta is, this is kind of the level where I keep calling it the Beretta, but it's the 911. The 911 really shines in this one, showing you just how strong it really is if you give it a chance.
Looks like you won't be finding any reparation tools in here. Listen up. This planet is called Rectonia, but that is all we know about it. We have zero intelligence about this red planet, so stay alert.
You sound Dutch, like you have difficulties. I kind of missed a prrrr, which I think I think the reason that Oblivion Wars is either A, it's a recording thing, like a cutoff point, or it's so that you can stop, so that because it takes a minute, it takes a hot moment before the sound effect goes away. So in order to not have the Duke talk, as it were, interfere with the actual spoken language, since I think character interactions aren't counted as things that don't require Duke talk. In the same way switches are. I don't know what those things are. They scare me. I'm a bit confused what we're supposed to do. The answer is way simpler than it looks. We're doing some platforming, baby. There's the bombshell level. I'm reminded of that one. That one has a real big climb to get a super secret, which is Ion Maiden is all heck. Man, I like this. I like this a lot.
It's time to do some redecorating.
What a cool pistol. Reminds me of Snowfall's pistol. So it's pretty good. The problem is, well, I had this cute idea of inserting YouTuber lore into the video game, into AMC. I feel that detracts from AMC itself, so I decided against actually doing that. Get out of here. Beans. James, who fought off several invisible opponents with a pistol. Yeah, this guy's AMC material, alright. I mean, Saxtor is probably the most AMC material, considering that he literally went to another planet and fought several extremely difficult bosses and managed to defeat the Orb boss, but hey. You know what, James? At the very least, you're trying. At the very least, you're not Miko, whose defining trait is that he fucking died. By the way, the flame grenade is ridiculously powerful. It's also nearly impossible to use accurately. So it creates flame clouds, I think? It doesn't seem to, though, which is weird. I had more ammo in the weapon than I had in my reserves, which is weird. There's a health kit back here, or did I already pick that one up? Look at that cool gun mod. Look at the casing ejection, reload animation, the fact that the thing actually slides backwards. I wonder if James just likes making gun models and animations. Or if someone else did that for him. I don't know. My arms are sore. There's a number of reasons why that might be.
Cool. Groovy. Groovy.
You know, it's very cute that you're like, groovy, but that's like the simplest reload animation of all of them.
Well, tell them I sent you.
I don't know why they decorate their base like that, but hey, sure, it's your right. We're gonna need this barrel. Barrel! I think this is all like stalling. A lot of levels do this so that you have to engage the enemies on some level, since you can't just run right to the end and everything. There's someone in the chat watching, which I'm surprised after last night's utter disaster. Anyone would ever show up. I hope that the AMC people see the new AMC runs and everything, not the old ones. I mean, I could remove them, but it just doesn't feel like my style to do that. A painful reminder of my mistakes would at the very least keep me on the straight and narrow. Oh, you're behind a door. You think you're safe? No, you're not. Okay, let's see if I can get this to work. Really? I thought these things exploded with like a flame puff, but no Scooty Puff Jr. for me, I guess. Oh, you're one of the armored guys. Thought you were not, but I guess I wasn't listening to the sounds. Ugh, like an idiot.
Cool.
But in name, there's only one idiot, and it sure ain't James. James Stanfield, certified badass. Leader of the, de facto leader of the AMC, I think is what he is. Is he even leader? Does he even consider himself that? If James Stanfield was asked that question, would he answer yes or no? I think it's supposed to be reflective floor, but sure, why not?
Groovy.
And Majestics 12 has decided to set up shop in here, huh? Sounds like a good reason to come and say hello. Nice. James, this feels horribly unsafe. I hope you have an OSHA license. That is a license to safety. Careful. I possess shells from the shotgun. Let's forget about that one. Oh gosh, really? Why do I never make smart saves? Come on, me. It's not that hard.
Groovy. Son of a bitch.
Like, at the very least, you can make one at the beginning of the level, right? Me? Huh? Jesus Christ, you're an idiot.
Groovy.
And as befits a product of its era, it has songs from other games. And yes, by the way, we are a fully 3D model, in case you're wondering. The whole boot thing is not just for kicks. Oh, his ammo catcher doesn't update properly under those circumstances. Cool. Oh man, those ramps. Anyway, the gas mask thing from AMC is also in here. To be honest, I don't want anyone from AMC to see any of the things that I do. Partially because I kind of understand what reviewers say when it's like, hey, listen. A lot of people who make this stuff, they don't want to... If it's not going to be like a fanciful review, which they want to see, people shouldn't be subject to things like that. It also makes me nervous. The core reactor's not stable. James, that's a lot of fuel, James. Ease up on the fuel there, maybe? We don't need another gas guzzler on the station. Oh, look, it's a box. Hong Kong.
Get to hell, tell them I sent you. You get a group discount.
I love group discounts. You don't happen to have any Groupons, do you? What message are on? Huh. I don't see how this helps with the power situation, but James probably knows what's up. Going to go back to that other reactor thing. That might be where that little escalator was there. Hello? Well, it's only a small walk. Let's see if the reactor's so stable and everything. Look at that. We're back and forth in this level, huh? Every time that ramp just gets me, you know. Oh, still seems too stable. I think it's done, though. I had this problem last time, too. But I didn't quite know what the heck was going on. It just didn't want to work. Supposed to blow up the door? Possible. Requires some sophisticated engineering in the background, but it might work.
I need some pretty strong bleach to get that stain out.
There's probably a crack in the wall that I never noticed because the wall is perfect.
It's time to do some redecorating.
Oh, that's what the Super Cola's for. I'm my own escape craft. Nice. Acme end button. It's a level end button. It doesn't end the game. Just the level. Well, I actually figured it out this time, so that's nice. Always nice to see improvements.
Let's make that boulders roll.
The robot destroyer.
James, I can't believe you survived that fall. Nice work. But you're not done yet. The government robot is along with us. You must destroy it. We'll pick you up once you have accomplished this task.
It's time to do
James,
something
can you do your job? Then we'll come and pick you up. Reinforcements? What's that? James, you don't need any goddamn reinforcements. It's Mega Man music, right? Mega Man! Use... I would love it if the reason that bar is like that is because it makes sense. That James doesn't understand what the fuck's going on. James, you can't just kick the government robot. I have a Magnum? Cool. Gotta reload it first. Hold on, I gotta reload my Magnum.
son of a bitch.
Meanwhile, at the floating fortress... I gotta go for like a moment because, unfortunately, the human body is a fickle mistress. I appreciate that we kicked their balls so hard that they're like, we're sad now. And we'll do the next levels in a bit. Going nice and speedy so far. Not even been an hour. And the progress we've made. This will give me like a hot minute. That's some text. Where's the text? Where's the text? Where did you put the freaking text, man? I want to add text. Text. This is text, right? Create new text GDI. Oh, I did inputting text, that's why. Hop. Please. Okay, that's a line there. There you go. Hop in, please. Alright, so after Oblivion Wars, I came to realize just how much of my time is spent behind the computer screen. So I bought myself a lovely little Sudoku booklet. For those who don't know what that is, the Sudokus are solving. They're just a good way to keep myself busy away from the computer screen and try and focus on non-computer activities. Oh, no, just seen the new advertisement for that Star Wars thing. Man, you know, I thought Disney was all about making good experiences, but looks cheap. Looks cheap. Look, for especially for a few $1,000s, looks a little underwhelming. I wouldn't spend my money on it. Not that I ever would. Not a huge theme park guy. Too many people for me, but assuming that I was ever in the position, I wouldn't do it anyway. I play chicken with too many shotgunners on a daily basis.
Cool.
Cool Z fighting, yo. Sorry, you little bambina. Bambina! Oh, Count Cannoli. You're such a goober. Buongiorno! I love that he says, good morning, a little girl. What a hero. I wish I got another gun. Like a gun that actually shoots with some speed. A machine-like gun. Or at least if the game gave me the frickin' shotgun it gives me ammo for. Oh, he's picking up the barrel that's down there. For reasons I don't fully understand, the barrel pickup mechanics are a little scrungy. As with all good aquatic sections, we ignore the enemies. Ha! Bambina! Did he just say Paw Patrol?
Always wanted to be an interior designer. I think I'll start by turning this place into a tomb.
Okay, if it don't work out, the door to the room. The problem is that all the alarms are being triggered in the base. Get the hell out of here.
Who am I talking to anyway? Love the use of snow-based music again. It's good. It's a good track. What is it good for? Bambina!
It's time to do some redecorating.
Oh. It's such a good cartoon splat sound effect. I'm certain that, what's his name again? We're proud. Spade Boy. Lancer! That's his name. There we go. Sorry, guy. I'm a fan of arrows for the bow. And man, that's a good cartoon splat sound effect. Who needs Lancer when you can have... Oh, you have to hold E! Alright. Someone here's happy to see me, huh? Careful. We only have so many arrows for the bow.
Jesus. I hate to be the king of this place.
Watch out, good folk. Or you too shall become victim for arrows to the bow.
Hail to the king, baby.
I still stand by Hail to the Baby King. It'll be a strange day that I let go of Hail to the Baby King. The slushy dodgy. Cool environments though. Like, for what it's doing. A lot of environmental diversity.
It's time to do some redecorating.
Enemy diversity not so much, but the environments themselves just feel constantly fresh and fruity.
Hell,
Did you just say hell? You can't say that on live TV. You can't just say heck. That's illegal. Anyway, look and aim up. Do not press space. Space is actually slower when it comes to swimming up and down. It's kind of stupid. Oh, so when dropping into this thing, you're basically shit out of luck. The game immediately bombards you with enemies. Okay, managed to do it without using no clip. In fact, in general, not a lot of cheats necessary. So far, I've actually gotten the hang of this, which is nice. This will change in episode 4, which I haven't played yet.
Hail to the king, baby.
Yep, back at old Yellow Farmy at the biggest cock in town. Man was Henderson green with engine.
cool.
Disco, not on my watch. Thanks, Duke, for standing valiantly against the disco armies. Mini bowl! Oh my god, it's the Wike. That looks so good. I can't pay super slots? Come on, man. That's a crime. James, you're an adult!
You don't understand. It has to do with memes.
The paddle pool. Oh, it's a pipe. Huh. Bioenergy. James, you're an adult. You don't understand. I need to save the city. The Lego city is on fire. Hey!
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm laughing my ass off at the idea that because of how many sporadic Dutch people are in these productions, my brain is like... You know that goofy meme where everyone's like, wait, you're all X? And it's like, yes. Look at that dog. Get low that dog. We can get pie for $1.99. Someone got the soup, though. You're all Dutch? Yes. Always has been. Oh, it just makes me giggle, right? I'm still gonna call him Merlin. I know that it's Merlin, but again, Literal translations. Anyway, let's just change for the occasion. We're now holiday James. Born to be wild. That's creaky floor too.
Hail to the king, baby.
James, we've talked about this.
Hell
I
yeah.
only submit to the baby king.
Hell, tell them I sent you. This one.
Is this me or does it feel like every single explosive radius in this game is tiny? Oh god, really? Always the same. I should probably update the wiki, because the shopkeeper shows up in that. You might say, wait, the AMC wiki has that guy? Yep, he does.
Hell, tell them I sent you. You get a group discount.
Hell yeah.
Quite my shiny metal ass. Wait, my ass isn't metal.
Yeah, that's a great question. What were you saying? Something like that, dude? I don't know how this door opens. At the register, but there's a door back there. Through it, we can find the secret exit. Oh, you get a jetpack? Cool. I haven't had a jetpack in a bit. Just like Zaxter, very cheap on that, but I guess I know why. Jetpack's a big game changer.
It's locked.
Proper term is locked. But I'll forgive you, James. You know what you're doing. Those grenades, though. Why does the manager have a bunch of grenades? Because he wanted them.
Get to hell, tell them I sent you. You get a group discount.
Gosh, I'm such a Matrix feel. Or something like that. Starts off with that feel.
Hell yeah.
Keeping my eyes out. Watching my 6. K-tit. And broken garbled graphics. Ah, James. Did you say no to drugs? Hasn't even unpacked yet. What a loser. Ah, that's where I keep my key. In the pool.
Hail to the king, baby.
Please remember that my loyalties to the baby king remain unchanged. Why are these guys in my secret basement? Who the hell knows how they got here?
Hell yeah.
They're here now is all that matters. I love hailing the baby king. He always goes, goo goo, and then a fight starts. Always with the Chucky bar.
Let's make that golden roll. Note to self. When you give help to my city, you get a good discount.
That's a gas grenade. If you know anything about Shadow Warrior, those are powerful and deadly. Best used sparingly and with caution.
Interesting.
This turnstile almost killed me. By turning me right round, baby, right round, like a record baby. Terrifying. Arnie possesses more and more powerful technology with the day. Soon there may be no hope for us. Why though? I wonder. No, not the same. Always beware ammo for the tank. Bye, ladies. Get We need to get into nightlight. Luckily, I can grab the access card by simply willing it. That's a vault door, isn't it? Probably not all that shiny unless you oil it. Maintaining a shiny ass is work, man. Gets wake up and go, I wish I had a shiny metal ass. It'll just happen. No, you gotta put it work. They're gonna fry my ass. Which, again, I wonder... Duke was like one of the first games that did that. Like, it's sort of a cutscene even. In an action game. Your arrogance, your hubris made the fatal mistake, and now you got captured.
Okay, James, don't worry. Not all hope is lost. The government may have taken you to jail, but due to various reasons, there is a way to get out of that cell. Please don't ask me why. But do you see that small wooden table? You can move it away from the wall and it will reveal an entrance to an escape tunnel. Move it.
I can't use the toilet to recover hit points? Oh, that's nasty. Oh no, disgruntled sewer employees.
Groovy.
As you all know, when you've outlived your usefulness to a company, it will discard you almost immediately. Preferably in the harshest, most burlesque way possible.
Who's next? You.
It's time to do some redecorating.
Oh, you goof.
Son of a bitch. Just in the nick of time.
I don't know why I get this in the Ultra too. Again, that thing will mess you up real fast if you're inside of it.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Avoid it where possible. Anyway, I got the Magnum. Gotta reload it. That old Half-Life reload animation. How do I get a chip bag? A thunderstorm warning has been issued. Tron. What? Why does this plane come with its own weather channel? Don't planes and boats universally just call in for weather channel stations on the ground? Welcome to Garment.
Hail to the king, baby.
Spare armor if I want it. And I might just want it, really. Check all my guns, make sure they're loaded. According to AMC, the Mossberg shoots slugs. It's basically a high accuracy shotgun. We will need a little bit more shot and a little less gun.
It's time to do some redecorating.
James, I wonder if you're in the right industry, because you keep talking about redecorating. Think about it, it's like, this is not the industry for that, man. But I don't think AMC does underwater weapon restrictions. If it does, I don't recall it, and it's not a major element. Did Duke Nukem do that, though? Oh, we're supposed to go back and use the elevator, that's what. Man, once we're done with this full imagination world stream, I am taking a good long break. Well, I'll go back to that Sudoku I got. See if I can finish one of them. Maybe without verifying some answers, at least. I'm still learning. I wish I already guessed it after all. You know, keep them busy, as they say. Keep them busy. Away from the computer screen, I got a book to read as well. I got plenty to do. There's two parts of my UI that mention how many keys I have. be upset, James. We can always just load the save. Oblivion Wars was one hell of a game, though. I still regret what I did. Not playing Oblivion. That part's fine. My problem was how hard I went on just getting it done, finishing it. We're taking it a bit easier with AMC and everything. Not that anyone cares. Oh, these are good guys, I forget. James, we found out where Tom X, the government leader, is. It's a large island not far from here, which has an active volcano. There will be lots of resistance, but you'll be able to handle it. Marcus Phoenix will not be coming with you. Without a steroids, you know. Without a steroids, who is he? The Quake.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, remember this thing? Go too fast and it won't let you use the rocket. That's why I shot myself for realsies. So vehicles, huh? I was as surprised as you are, really, that there are vehicles of this. That they apparently had this technology and imagination. We even have a rear view mirror. Get out of here, potato. I was supposed to use a barrel for this. Okay, alright. Someone is very proud of his barrel technology. We have developed brand new technology that will allow us. You won't believe this. I'm not new to this. Not in the mood for this. That is such an awkward corner to fight on.
Cool.
Looks like a control room. That's gay cool. Control rooms are quite standard games. Why does this one hold any particular relevance? really went fine the last time, which is just another reason I'm so frustrated about this. Oh, there's a computer, by the way. Tell you you have to do that. Oh, yeah, it's a good job. Push the computer button.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
I don't want that. That's just not great. Slopes. Am I right, gamers? Oof. I think it might be the widescreen that's been nicking them up. Because that's usually the reason weird stuff like that happens, is because it's like, oh, the perspective is a lot of old tech tends to be specific to a variety of expectations, as one might say. Like, what even is a widescreen monitor, huh? It doesn't exist, don't build for it. Not even lying in ambush. Just standing out in the middle of the brisk summer sky. There's a bunch of new bombs in the latest book. What the heck? Mud bomb, quick melt slick, pernicious spore bomb, water bomb, winter step elixir. Oh, that's cute. Mud bomb. Target is dazzled at a critical hit until the start of your next turn. There's listed bludgeoning damage and splash damage. Okay, cool. So you just throw a bomb of mud and grit. That's cute. Quick melt slick. I think it's also it's a consumable. Melts ice. That's cute. What is it made of? Filled with warm fluid, lago for oil, and natural flame retardants. That's cute. Fumes from the flame. What? Oh gosh, it explodes, people. Cool. Don't give anyone dark vision. We'll just avoid all the trouble. Lost man fat. Okay, we're gonna open this. The pernicious spore bomb, persistent piercing damage. This fast-growing mold spore. That's great. That's hilarious. Except on a critical failure, one square. Okay, wait, what? Except on a critical. Okay, so anything but a critical failure. The one square on the target space is code of vegetation. Go to range for 1 round. Oh. The bomb's splash area. Oh, that's awesome. That's kind of cool. Poison damage though. Pierced and pierced. Nice combination. Oh, cool. Flat check. The water round is good against acid and fire persistent damage. It is non-lethal. As this is particularly effective. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice if you got problems with that. Extinguishes all non-magical fires within its splash area. That's a way to get rid of it. Like, the Winter Step Elixir is cute, but why the fuck does this matter? Harsh language, but it turns snow and ice into non-difficult terrain. Ignore the uneven ground and difficult terrain caused by ice, difficult terrain caused by snow. Reducing greater difficult terrain, For 1 minute? Who cares? Why? Paizo has a massive stick up its ass that makes it think that this stuff matters. 1 minute. No one's going to buy that. Unless you're expecting to fight in a snowy arena, which is a really specific, really weird use case to have. That's like Witcher levels of you need to have all... The point is, I don't think it actually does anything that it's intended to do. Because its use case, it's all funky. But I imagine someone somewhere is like, oh man, that was the best thing ever. Sure saved my life. Man, I love it when what's it called? It's like, here are the pictures you downloaded a year ago, and some of them are like, oh, I see, that was when I was preparing this campaign. I could see all the stuff I was preparing for the Fordlandia saga. The Ralsei picture. Never came anything of that, though. Which reminds me, I need to go to some places, do some new things. March. Anyway, enough tomfoolery. We gotta level. We have a mission. Where did I come from? Where did I go? The explosion effect in this is so bad. It's so underwhelming to see.
Some redecorating.
To go. Something.
It's time to do some redecorating.
This is a door, not an elevator texture. Thank you. Yeah, we're never gonna use this against a bigger enemy. Oh, 7. Nice. Remember, these are lava and acid shoes. Anything else is off the table. ground comes up out of the ground. Paid for that. Why do I pay for it? There he goes. His home planet needs him.
Hail to the king, baby.
Should have known better.
Let's make that hold roll.
James, the government leader is here. You must destroy him now. Make sure he doesn't get away this time.
What is this government? Like, their leader should have a title. That's how governments work.
Hail to the king.
James, have you ever even seen a government when you started making this?
Okay, excellent.
So much for the government, am I right, gamers? And then started blowing up. And James. I like that they update a lot, but they didn't update this. Oh man, look at that beautiful animation. Stolen directly from... Oh. Stolen directly from Shadow Warrior. Oh. I love how much this is just someone having fun. Anyway, last episode. Sort of. I guess James' adventure is like 3 things I saw, so we're almost done. Spriggan. British flag. And Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, for someone who saved the frickin' world, to sure have a modest apartment. It almost feels like the owner got a house. Look, it's Miko. And all the dogs. Well, it's pre-surgery sand. The new precinct. That's to be confused with the old one. Ichabolt's Halloween supply. They can't be locked. It's almost Halloween. How will I ever be in the Halloween spirit like this? Holy shit, this is the thing they use for... Public news terminal. Today another person has been reported... Today another person has been reported missing. Adam Court was last seen by the old industrial area, Holt Industrial Estate 12. It is strongly believed that he was abducted while traveling nearby. People don't travel nearby, and it... Yeah. To be fair, I'm very critical of English, but part of that is that by this point, Jesus, how big is this map? Sprawling in both directions. Ventilation going high wire. So, the update... We have to go to the website now. The last time these files were updated is when? Released 2010, but the old version is before that. There are updates here. The Latin... There's an exe update for 2020, which would allow them to have all the episode information available. However, these posters legitimately feel like they just had this in mind, and they were just kind of sitting on it, and they were like, you know what, it would be funny if we named it after all the stupid posters we made when we were buds. Like, Sang isn't on here. James isn't technically on here. Miko isn't on here. None of the actual characters are on here. And part of that makes me just go, oh. But I may have heard the name Majestic 12 thrown around lately by friends named who else is MJ12, author of the book The AMC Chronicles. Believes this is I got a question. Is AMC this thing that they just kind of had, like, as a joke? That's what they call themselves. They were the AMC. And they never really gave it much thought? Which came first? The chicken or the egg? I want to know. Because this is fascinating. You know that listen, I always joke about someone should put that neat deet on the neat deet section of the wiki. But the reason I like that is, I like that kind of stuff. Those details make me go, ooh. Like, I can't believe you put in all that hard work. Thank you. But, oh man, these posters alone. And the fact that AMC is mentioned there, like, AMC doesn't exist right now, right? Like, the AMC was made because of the AMC TC, AMC Squad. It was called AMC TC because it was total conversion, then they called it AMC Squad to give it a bit more professional name, I imagine. But the funny part is, this isn't even what they're about. So this has clearly existed before AMC was a thing, right? Or ever produced. Because Golden Sang does take... they don't use their faces like the characters. Man, the lore! There's deep lore! I'm losing my shit. You have no idea. Miko Sand, president of Sand, has made a statement regarding the Crumbly's recent reportal of overhauled. Oh god, they're actually starting to tie it together. Was this added later? Probably not. This is probably just part of it. Like, everyone was making their thing because Miko Sand things existed by this point, I imagine. Or at the very least was in production. That's cute. That's so cool. It looks great too. I just don't know what to think. I want some Big Gun magazine though. As that one lady said, I like Big Gun and I cannot lie. Man, the AMC lore is killing me. Schoolgirl uniforms. The AMC lore deepens.
Hello?
James, this is Rob, head of the
What the hell's going on?
picked up some news in the nightclub nearby. You better go investigate for us.
Okay, what's it called?
Spinning Nukem. You need 10 credits to get in.
Understood. I'll check it out.
Oh my goodness, the lore. Oh, Jesus, the lore. Thought for a moment I saw Snowfall, but considering that he only shows up in episode 3, I highly doubt that's the case. So, Miko saying, oh my goodness, was AMC in production by this point? Like, were they actually working on the TC by this point, or is that just like a pipe dream, as I mentioned, and they were just still fooling around? Man, this puts a whole new dimension on AMC that I never knew of. Although, I guess lore-wise, you could also work with the idea that AMC was a thematic idea, because I don't know if Duke must be alive. Because if Miko Sand is not assassinated yet, then Duke hasn't committed the assassination yet, which means that Duke hasn't had a chance to freaking die yet. Poor was found behind Spinning Nukem, a nightclub located in Area 55 of Garmid. The destination is currently unknown. Towards time thugging. I'm losing my shit right now, you have no idea. Again, all it really takes is that you find something that you find interesting, you know? I'm like, you know, oh man, this final episode, oh gosh, look at this writing. And now I'm into it, right? Now I'm into AMC, and it's like, oh. I'm losing my shit. I'm gonna flip upside down. Taito's Comic Store. Nuclear Showdown. But one thing I haven't noticed yet, there's a lot of references to a lot of things. Not a lot to Zaxter or Rusty Nails were saying. It's mostly the ones that I know of. Which is Miko Sand, AMC as a concept, Igor's lab supply closet outlet. You know, at this rate, one of the developers is going to send me a cease and desist letter, and it has all the lore in it, but it also comes with the message of if I tell anyone, and it turns out they were Majestic 12 all along. Entirely plausible. It's entirely plausible. No one was meant to find this. Are you? Okay, I guess a lot of stuff has been happening lately.
Damn, it won't open.
Grand opening next week. You have barely any space to set up a shop. What are you gonna sell? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, hi, Max Payne. Spinning Nukem. Oh, we're going for the portal, are we? Why are you selling suntan? After this on Oblivion and Miko San, I just want to throw my frickin' computer out the window, because holy crap. I don't have any weapons. Oh, wait. Is this why he can go through time portals? Because he time thugged? Holy shit, that's an intricate map. That is not a nobody's map. Stat list for 24. 2004. We got B. Wright, Manchester Facility, Dr. Lavender, J. Towers, C. May, and Collins.
I'm not sure where the hell I am, but I'd better keep my eyes open for some clues.
Dude, this has like AMC last episode vibes. But that was made by Snowfall. Right? No, probably not. Dude.
Ah, fuck. Son of a bitch.
I forgot that build doors are extremely lethal and will gladly kill you given the chance. I'm sorry, we're doing an atmospheric level now? What the fuck? Too bad we got that stupid merchant glitch. Does it stop if I reload? Nope. Food storage might be worth investigating. Told you. Rebellion holding pen? In the hangar? Oh, I know what Rebellion is. That's the big boss of the thing, isn't it? Yeah, man. Triton Station is a huge revamp of this idea. Dr. Wright. Dr. Wright, I have received a report on Rebellion this morning. Excellent work. You and the research team are to be commended for the hard work you are showing. I am also pleased at Epsilon's project, though I must admit that some of the character traits, as you put it, sound troublesome. I'm sure Dr. Collins will be able to sort through this in short order. I mentioned this alien creature you discovered in the ice. The data you've shown me is very interesting to say the least. I have a number of experiments I'd like to run on this creature, and I'm transferring a research team from one of our labs at Garmit to your Alaska lab. When they arrive, I'd like for each member in your research team to I'd like for each of your team personally came here and join me for a congratulatory dinner for your excellent services. We might be in the middle of an exchange then, which would explain the lack of individuals around. Suspicious then, huh? You gonna pick up any of these guns?
Bitch can't open it. It's locked.
Oh, he's actually like, oh no, the gun cabinets are locked, as they should be, for safety. Is there a way I can turn that off? Like, is this a control keypad thing? No, this is just, it uses the same key. Cool, gotcha. I kind of like Triton Station a bit more with the execution of this idea. The main reason being that Triton Station slowly but surely escalates the mystery, whereas this one seems to be hanging on the one mystery for a little while. Chris, I think we need to clean Epsilon's memory tonight. It has completely ignored my commands to analyze some data. Perhaps the virus? Ben. As clean as a whistle. But he's done this to me as well. What's eerie is that he's been searching the intranet for someone called James Elsa. That ADF agent, right? What the hell is he doing that? Oh. James, we need to get the fuck out of here as soon as we can.
I need to talk to you.
We said that? I sent a letter to Dr. Wright, but I thought this would be polite to send you a letter as well. The incredible work you've done on Epsilon is actually incredible. Most scientists here at Garment ST12 were speechless after I showed them the demonstration tape you sent us of you and Epsilon discussing politics. I have to laugh at the irony of showing something groundbreaking on an old deprecated video format, however, but that is no fault of yours. I want you to know that although Rebellion is a top priority for me, Epsilon is not that far behind. At all. I have already had some general's offers for your research, but I'm not going to take them up without your consent. Please contact me as soon as possible so that we can arrange a meeting. I've invited the whole Alaska team down here, in fact, for a dinner to commend the work you've done. I believe it will... Jesus Christ.
Insert that card into the hologram projector.
The MJ Muscle Suit prototype. This prototype was built to protect personnel. It's not how you spell that. It's double N. This is one L. From close quarter attacks such as claw swipes, acid-based attacks, and numerous other stuff with limited protection against firearm and range weaponry. The suit has built-in equipment which will render MJ Oh! Why do I have a...
My name is Epsilon. I am a prototype AI program.
So you're the one who was speaking to me back there. Well, no offense, but your voice needs work.
Are you taking the piss? My voice program is not finished yet.
So what did you want to talk to me about?
Is this from
I
DS?
need your help,
Next.
and you need mine. This base is ruined. I cannot function properly. Please download me into that laptop there. I can communicate with you by the headset.
I guess I really don't have much of a choice here, do I? Alright, I'll help you, and hopefully you'll be able to help me.
During the testing of the MJ12 muscles, we came across numerous problems. Although these problems are more associated with the lack of the dedicated helmet, it is evidence that a proper to make the suit effective. Visual capabilities are severely impaired in low-light conditions. Hearing abilities are also much lower. Acquired enemy can easily sneak from any capacity they wear without any neck protection. Although these issues are fixed, in the words like
Grit, you remember the blue portal? It is actually a get-through time, although some of them also act as teleporters. If we can find a red one, we can escape.
Red one? Well, I guess you mean red one. Seems awfully convenient that some of them act as teleporters and other ones don't.
What happened here, though? I like that. Please tell me there's gonna be like... I'm sorry, what the fuck? James, what the fuck have you gotten yourself into? Why are we doing Triton Station version 0.5? And why does it work?
James, you need to unlock the green door. Near the entrance to the blue lake area is a switch. I can hack into it and open the door for you.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out for it.
Good work. Now look for the switch which opens the door to the chamber back in the blue lake. We should find the red portal in there.
Oh, these are the searches it's been doing. Wants to know who it's who's funding it. Well, someone ate shit and died. This bug is annoying as all hell, and I wish I... I don't have a scroll lock button, actually. Which is quite an interesting problem. They don't exist anymore. So best as I know, they're one of the things that gets removed over time. What does scroll lock normally do? Oh, mission! M for mission? James, found a master lock to the research facility in Alaska. We have arrested those who ambushed you in Garment. Don't worry about them anymore. Retrieve you. Research showed that the research unit dispersed several persons unknown. Since you're unarmed, exercise extreme caution, don't get yourself killed. Whatever this Revellion thing is, it's gone now. Of course, I'm a big fat baby coward, so... Oh! This also got rid of the glitch noise. Well, cool. We're keeping it on then. I wonder if Triton Station is James trying to do this again, but with a bit more refinement. Because I forgot who made it. Oh. Oh, I see where this is going. We're in 2016? What? Why, hello there. Judging from the fact you have an Ursula OP's unit, I've heard lots about you. I wish I could say the same about me. I mean, Triton Station had a different atmosphere it was going for. It was definitely going for the hard mystery, with the scare tactics being more the weird revelations that happen. Don't take this the wrong way. I have the doubts you'll make it out of here alive. There are these things that consider people decades dining on them. Jesus Christ, I'm freaked the fuck out, man. Oh. You have no... I have God mode on, I'm scared. Was Epsilon in on this? My hair's on end, baby. Oh. The circular doors? Oh, those are iris doors, by the way. Or very skilled with an uppercase X.
James, put me into that wall monitor and I can scan the area for time portals.
God, these time portals are already pissing me off.
Let me go over to something. I want to see something here. Not this. I want to go to the fandom page. I am caught the fuck off guard. Like nobody's business. You have no idea how much I am loving this. Imagination, World, Duke, fandom. Dude, I'm into this. I am into this. There are like so many more levels. But it feels like it's been forever. Alright. No, I don't want to open Task Manager. I want to open this window. Opus forward, select topic. $1,200 AD? James, what are you doing with your life?
Magic powered lamps. I haven't seen them in ages.
James, why have you ever seen them to begin with? People don't see... I love the beard, though. He's God. He's got the old wise beard. This looks a lot like a certain Duke Nukem level. Final boss of Lunar Apocalypse, I think, has a level that looks a bit like this. So can you send messages through time, or do you have to send them to... Like, do you need to be in the destination time for the message to be sent? James? Hate to be the one to break it to you, buddy, but, shit officially sucks. Situation is hereby deemed critical.
Hell yeah.
I have crossbow bolts, but no crossbow. I'll be honest, I kind of like this.
Cool.
I like where this is going. Gosh, James, you know, before I was like, okay, you're just an action hero, but nope. James is going to earn him that AMC spot. This also explains why he had those dreams and everything. Because to James, it's like, yeah, man, time travel, shit. I know what I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
One path. James, glad to see your services. What's going to filter signals halfway across the world? You analyze data from this PU. Very grave situation. D. James. Trevelyanus. Let's good place to start. The fun part is the muscle suit guys. The funny part is that for all the work James is going to do in this game, oh boy, turns out shit's a little too fucked for him though. Fuck it with this, just this. I don't see any switches or nothing. Oh, here it is. Sorry to tell you this, James, but you're certifiably up shit creek without a paddle. Time to earn those superhero bucks, as they say. The amount of enemies that I've pushed out of bounds over the years is getting a bit ridiculous. Wait, can you use the use key from behind and that kills them? I feel like that might be what it's actually trying to go for. No? Thought maybe that'd be it. So you mentioned hearing. I wonder if I just crouch up to them. So it does work like that. Okay, that actually is kind of cool. Just took me a while to realize that you need to crouch, because, you know, the one that doesn't do anything in Duke. It's kind of a... What if I just walk? That is, like... Dude, where did you find the budget for all this stuff that you're doing? Whatever happened here in 1280 is apparently significant. I think the other way move are the better one, since that seems to be where the map ends. Ow. Well, that boulder's having a lovely time. Yoing. Be like the boulder and bounce. All I got with this stinking crossbow. We died relatively recently. Why is MJ12 here? How did they get it? Are they using the time portals too? Probably are. Wait!
Oh, Mr. Stanfield. Lord Sant said that if we were to see you to allow you passage, you may continue.
I can't believe we found the 40.
Meko here.
He is overlooking some ruins up ahead. We are just cleaning up the remaining MJ12 forces. MS Corp would like to remind you that our involvement is purely to the benefit of Lord Sant, and not to you or the EDF.
This explains why Miko Sant will be in the AMC if, you know... Because otherwise I was kind of wondering, like, why... But yeah, if he has good relations with this guy on this kind of level, then yeah, sure, I can imagine they would work together. I kind of know where this portal goes, too. Oh, I can't use it. It's not real yet.
Hail to the king, baby.
Epion status. Time portal synchronization successful. Epion status green, ready for takeoff. Oh, it's one of their ships. I don't even know what I'm going to title this VOD. Like, what the frick am I supposed to title this VOD, huh? This explains that one episode in, Oh, this is where he gets the ship from! Because James owns the Epion in, the Squeakquel.
James, if you need help, there is a charger in the loading area. Otherwise, get some sleep, and I'll take us to the MJ-12 informant.
This is a terrible idea. You must hop from vehicle to vehicle. You want to catch our informant. Find that this is How come we suddenly have lore? James, I need to know, where did we get... So, it's very finicky on when you die from the floor contact. Which is to say that even overlapping with the floor and then being on contact with the ground, aka not is jump, is enough for this game to go, yeah, you're dead. Also, I think I've started to realize that, yes, headshot damage is a thing in this system. I'm sorry. Is this about to become AMC levels of good, even though it's like years old? James, who are you that you are capable of this? What have you been making all your life? For your contacts, man. What's that? You fools. I'm the undisputed headshot master. I'm not, however, the master of jumping from car to car. Or avoiding telefragging. Oh, but they have to fall to the ground first. When I overlap, it's enough. Remember how just a hot minute ago, this all was like, happy-go-lucky, oh, we're playing Duke Nukem. And now it's like, no, man. I have plans. This is the best shit ever. See, this. If you want to know, why didn't you turn around? Imagine this, but with AMC. James, at least you can do a snap their necks before we enter the building. James. Oh! What is that massive hallway? I love it when I do show map and I'm like, what? Where am I going? Age and health restrictions when applying for a room in the bunker. With everything I know as a result of this, I'm going to be paying very close attention because MJ12 is definitely strongly integrated into the game. Into It's very strongly integrated into AMC. Is that a demon core? Is this really how you handle your toilets? That's a Catco demon, man. Oh god. I get the feeling that exiting this place is going to be a real piece of work. Mr. Norton, by writing this letter, I'm risking my own life, but the research by the new I believe my time is short regardless. Mr. Geisler's research is completely unrelated to MJ12's aim, also endangering the lives of both scientists, guards, because it's not required to do with dangerous. With any barely protection, the guards are forced to wear incomplete armor, and he has organized a group of thugs to snatch before the streets using the research. Apart from the obvious deviation of MJ12's entire purpose, Magnus has managed to wrap the staff around his finger, and is a very charismatic and powerful person. What the fuck? So... this isn't even what you want MJL to do? Nice model boat. So James, what's the long and short-term plan?
Trying to increase my carbon footprint.
What does that even mean, James? Why do you have a biker helmet on? Are you drifting? He's drifting. Are you kidding me? James knows how to drift?
Oh shit.
I guess this is all like the reason why they turned the bikes into something else, huh? That's the refined version. I wonder if it's just why. Why am I doing this whole escape sequence thing? What's even going on? I'm confused. Dude, you're going like a bajillion miles an hour and you've died in like 3 car crashes. That can't be good. And neither are slopes. You have 2 options. One is to go slowly and die, and the other is to go quickly and die. That's pretty creepy. Can I have a gun? And now he spawned in a bad guy, and he's gonna be like, "Oh man, I'm spooky." I gotta say, I'm on edge and I want to die. All right. Why do I have a jetpack? Oh, yeah, because I'm God mode. Dijkstra! That's one of the Merlin brothers, I think. Von Oostrom. Or no, it's someone else. I forgot. I don't know. twisted, I know. Oh no, MJ12 caught us because we're stupid.
Magnus, are you sure this is a good idea? Yes, I know. Very well. We will proceed as you request. Let's do it.
Enjoy your dumpster nap, asshole.
Whoa, shit. What the fuck did they do to me?
Six? I'm not doing all that stuff again.
Enjoy your dumpster nap, asshole.
Thought I saved, but I didn't.
Whoa, shit. What the fuck did they do to me?
Got to take a toilet break quickly. I think it's very hard for me to explain, enunciate, clarify how much I am impressed, baffled, and pulled off my feet.
Let's do time warp again.
Why did they just throw me away instead of killing me outright? Not to undersell MJ12's qualifications, but understand, video game. I'm getting creeped out by this.
Whoa. I think I've stumbled across Majestic 12's bunker. I better take a look around.
Here's a question, where the frick is everyone? Today's ceremony has gone well. It pleased me to see more members joining our ranks. While I admit that I had not considered that we would find so many survivors, I'm happy that the decided to join us of their own free will. With the numbers rising, forming the new world will be a much easier task. Except at least one flaw, Stanfield. It truly is an enigma. The enigma was difficult due to the very nature of what we were tampering with. Perhaps if I could contact it, my perspective was taken care of, but sadly, I neglected to do that. Why don't you change it, man? So far, he's managed to steal not only Epsilon and Epion, but he's also managed to infiltrate the air. Attention security says something has happened. I'm not concerned, though. I know that he doesn't succeed because I wouldn't be honest. Nature of fighting alongside time itself. Very meaty feel. I see. It keeps trying to load in the high-res model. Wait, is this the end? Yeah. Yeah, we're at the it's the final countdown. Da-da-da-da. There are a lot of ways this can go, I've been told. Holy shit, that's a lot of assets.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Oh, there's other Kako bastards, huh? Dude, there is something magical about this. Looks to me like we got a problem, mates. We gotta be careful lest we get hit by those covalent bombs. Get on the floor! I've got covalent bombs up that tush. I bet you think you're real ripe and clever, huh? This would be so much easier if I just brought my axe. James, why didn't you bring your axe? It would have been such a smart idea. Dude, you really are fighting like a vastly superior opponent, aren't you? Why anyone thinks you can solve this problem is beyond me. Let's just turn this off. It's not doing anything. Barely taking hits as it is. You just push the evil skull button. You know, as you do. We'll do the time warp again. All these Half-Life noises. There he is. Welcome, James.
Welcome, James. It is good to see that you made it past Rebellion's offspring. I must offer my condolences for the EDF agents they killed, but they were merely the first in a list of necessary sacrifices that Rebellion and I must make to save this planet. It is a shame that you haven't yet understood why I'm doing this. To you, I must be nothing but another cardboard cutout villain for you to kill. James, don't try to be a diplomat. Do you think I came this far to be talked out of my plan by an EDF agent who's skilled at shooting and not talking? Rebellion may not care about my aspirations, but it will accomplish them nonetheless. My decision was not an easy one, but I truly believe that we need to clear out the chaff so that we may prosper as a race.
Prosper towards what, mate? What will killing off most of Earth's inhabitants accomplish? I don't see how a man who resides in a marble palace, whilst a horrific monster decimates billions of people, will make a good and compassionate leader. You're a lunatic, Magnus Geisler. Its location's coordinates avoiding past an EDF missile, sir. And
the missile won't even scratch Rebellion, and not when it's at the top of its prime, and our bunker is located miles underground. While I am sure you will try to directly intervene, it's a pointless struggle, James. Why persist? Aren't you sick of being a killing machine at the EDF? Somebody like you would make a wise ruler, using his brain instead of brawn. Join me, James.
Join you and watch billions die? Don't make me laugh. I'd advise you surrender now, Magnus. You're lucky I haven't shot you yet.
The fact that you didn't shoot me on sight shows you lend some credence to my ideas. Please, James, think it over. The bunker is to the right, Rebellion is to the left. Decide for yourself.
I'm stuck, thank you. You need all loads of stuff, I guess. So, fun fact. If you shoot him in AMC, he has a bandage instead of being unharmed. I think that locked me into that exit, though. But I think you can also be a snarky little bastard. I'm a snarky little bastard, aren't I? Nah, we're getting the good ending. I just want to see what the bad ending looks like. After all, I'm a guy who likes his neat deets.
Let's make that Polish roll.
I wonder why am I doing all this? Because I don't know if there exists another playthrough of this on the internet. Not that I looked. Oh! Ho! How many bullets does it take to get to the bottom of the planet? How about where we find out? There's one more thing left to kill.
And I get the feeling it's gonna be me who's gonna take care of that business.
Please notice we also have an invalid sector.
So this is Rebellion. What is it? So much for a legendary battle. The terrible cosmic horror from the stars is a big pulsating sphere. I guess there's not much to do. The missile should have been launched by now.
Yeah, you're at ground zero, you idiot.
A killing machine for the EDF, huh? Is that how I look to it?
So that weird monster horror thing was like a one-off? Spunky.
James, you've done it.
Yeah. I can't believe it's finally over. Magnus's scheme was insane, but I feel sorry for him in a way. In his mind he was doing a good thing, but he had no right to declare himself a god and judge the rest of us. I just wonder what's going to happen to Majestic 12 about Magnus. I doubt I've heard the last of them. With someone else in charge, maybe they can go back to protecting people from the secrets instead of creating more. The experiment Magnus had performed on me. I feel fine, but the result of what they did to me has yet to surface. I hope whatever it is, I can use it to my advantage. And what of Rebellion? A strange creature from the stars. How many other planets has it laid waste to? And are there more things like it out there?
I'm sorry.
All these questions need answers, but for now I just need some relaxation. What about you, Epsilon? What are you going to do now?
I'm going to stick around with you for a while. I feel that things will be interesting over the next few years.
Are you kidding
That's
me?
one question I like the answer to. Whatever happens, we'll be ready.
Yeah, and the whole of AMC is like, we're not ready for it. Man, this is such a prequel to AMC in so many ways. Why is it called Imagination World, though?
Hello? spoken for a while. What's up? Uh-huh. Right. So you want me to
Yes!
and set up a team? I can do that. What will we be called? The AMC squad. I like it.
So this must have been edited somewhere later down the line then. Or something. I mean, the posters were there, so it's possible that they already had it in mind.
Let's rock and roll.
I just want to get to a specific spot before I make the quick save. So that's it, huh? I want to go back to secondary, see what the ending looks like if you don't kill him. What an incredible game, though. Holy cannoli. I don't think I can properly explain how...
So this is what What is it? So much for a legendary battle. The terrible cosmic horror from the stars is a big pulsating sphere.
I think I might just run through the
Yes,
AMC
there's not
wiki and
much to
update it
do.
a bit, give it a
The
bit of spit
missile should
polish.
have been launched by now. A killing machine for the EDF, huh? Is that how I look to him?
Is that place over there, though? Oh, it's the... Oh. That's neat.
James, you've done it.
Yeah. I can't believe it's finally over. Magnus's scheme was insane, but I feel sorry for him in a way. In his mind, he was doing a good thing. He had no right to declare himself a god and judge the rest of us. I just wonder what's going to happen to Majestic 12 without Magnus. I doubt I've heard...
Oh well. No different ending, huh? Well, that was that. That was Imagination World. That was incredible. That was an incredible experience. It took me 3 hours and 20 minutes, but here we are. See, I found this one part. Let's see, gameplay. It's possible to shoot Magnus during a confrontation of an will last ending that's close off the bad ending, and it's also possible to choose bad ending and attack him during the epilogue C1 conversation between the two. If you import a save file from Imagination World into AMCTC, your decision to attack Magnus or not is reflected by a bandage on his head and a different dialogue at the end of episode 2. Which we're beginning, because the original dialogue is easy to get. The shopkeeper is also hilarious. Oh, it actually mentions that you can also give a large health potion. Kind Kind of neat. There's so much connection between the two. I'm impressed. But soon we'll be doing another, basically AMC again. We're going back. This time, I'm gonna sell it to you because over these last two things, I think Imagination was the only one that I actually recommend as something you have to play to fully appreciate AMC. The other two are connected, but like Oblivion Wars, I might recommend episode 2 at most. And the other one is so short and barely does anything. It's just the event. Gosh. The world government takeover. Was that what's going on? There we go. Gosh. Jean Ashford. Was she on that list? Maybe. I just picked up that much attention. But I'm interested. I think I just... Wow. I'm just a little flabbergasted. Like, the first 3 episodes are just... And the 4th episode is like, by the way, I'm going to make this. And it's going to be awesome. It really feels like a prototype AMC. A lot of experimentation, a lot of interesting ideas. I